Imagine this scenario. Sunday evening, you're lying in bed, and suddenly you feel that familiar sensation in your chest. Heavy, sticky, like a cold stone pressing on your diaphragm. You just remembered that tomorrow is the first of the month. You're not a poor person. You have a job, maybe a decent car. You drink good coffee. But living inside you is this little beast, financial anxiety. You feel it physically. Your fingers involuntarily clench when you open your banking app. You take a deep breath before looking at your balance, like you're diving into ice-cold water. This isn't just about not having enough money. This is the feeling that you're running on a treadmill that's moving faster than you are. You're 30-something, and you suddenly realize if everything stops tomorrow, your job, your health, your clients, your world will collapse in 2 weeks. This feeling of fragility. This is the 3 a.m. insomnia, when you're counting not sheep, but loan interest or insurance costs. Here's the uncomfortable truth. By the time you're 40, this stone in your chest will either disappear forever or become part of your personality. We're here to break it apart. Let's get one thing straight right now. You're not stupid. The system is just rigged against you. You live in a world where algorithms spend billions of dollars studying your dopamine cycle to make you click buy at 2 in the morning. For years, they've been drilling into your head, save on lattes, become a millionaire. Spoiler, that's complete bullshit. You can drink as much coffee as you want and still be financially free. Or you can deny yourself every little thing and still stay trapped. The problem isn't the coffee. The problem is that you're trying to fill emotional holes with a credit card. You buy that expensive bag or new gadget not because you need them. You're buying the feeling that you made it, that you have the right to be in that circle of people, that you're safe. But here's the thing. Real safety doesn't look like logos on your stuff. It looks like quiet, peaceful sleep. We don't need to change your spending. We need to change your relationship with money. Here are 9 steps that will give you back control. Step 1. Establish your dignity threshold. This is an amount we call walk-away money. This isn't investments. This is your screw this fund. This is money that will let you quit a toxic job, leave a partner who doesn't respect you, or just take a 3-month break. When you have this money, you change. Your voice becomes more confident. You're no longer a doormat. You're a person with options. This is your freedom base. Step 2. Delete the dopamine hooks. Your phone is your biggest enemy. Unsubscribe from brand emails. Delete saved card data from marketplaces. Every time you want to buy something, enter your card details manually. Those 60 seconds of friction, that's the time your brain needs to wake up and ask, do you really need this thing, or are you just tired and want someone to praise you? Step 3. The big 3 rule. Stop penny pinching on small stuff. It depletes your willpower. Focus on your 3 biggest expenses: housing, transportation, food. If you optimize them by even 10%, and it'll give you more than giving up coffee for 20 years. The math is brutal, but it's honest. Step 4. Automate your discipline. You can't rely on your willpower. It runs out at 6 p.m. after a hard day. Set up automatic payments to savings on the same day your paycheck arrives. Money needs to go to your savings from your account before you have time to think about what to spend it on. You don't see the snowball building, you just feel proud of yourself. Step 5. Overcome lifestyle inflation. This is the trap. The more you earn, the more you need. You got a raise, and suddenly your old phone became kind of not right. Keep your expense level at last year's rate for at least 6 months after an income increase. All that surplus, that's your ticket to wealth. Step 6. Invest in your human capital. Before 40, your main investment is your ability to generate income. If you haven't learned a new skill in the last 2 years, you're depreciating. The market is merciless. Buy courses, therapy, health. These are assets that can't be taken away. Step 7. Figure out insurance. It sounds boring, but this is adulthood. Life and health insurance, it's not about death. It's about making sure your financial system doesn't collapse like a house of cards because of one random injury. Step 8. Find your price of peace. How much do you really need to be happy? Not to impress your former classmates on Instagram, but for you. Determine this number. When you know it, the arms race stops. You're no longer comparing your interior design to someone else's. You're free. Step 9. Create a future you scenario. Imagine yourself at 60. Who is this woman? Is she tired, exhausted, and forced to work for pennies? Or is she calm, elegant, and drinking wine on her own terrace because you made the right decision today? Every time you waste money, you're stealing from her. From yourself, just older and weaker. Let's be honest. Change is hard. There will be days when you slip up. There will be days when you want to buy all the gold in the world just to feel alive. And that's okay. You're human, not a calculator. But imagine how your life will change in a year if you take these steps today. Imagine walking into a store and buying quality groceries without checking your card balance. Not because you became a billionaire, but because you know for certain your rent is paid, your investments are working, and your freedom fund has your back. Hi, I'm Nicolina. Yeah, my area of interest is financial psychology. I'm searching for the answer to the main question. What exactly in our thinking becomes either a springboard to wealth or an invisible cage that keeps us from reaching a new level for years? These things are called aesthetic freedom. It's a state when money stops being noise and becomes a tool. Do this today. Just open your banking app and set up one small automatic payment to a separate account. Name it My Freedom. This is the first step. You deserve not to be afraid of the first of the month. You deserve to sleep peacefully.